we found that the role of unconscious processes were very predictive in terms of the likelihood of people reporting texting while driving. So if you have a very automatic orientation with either texting or another part of the phone, when you have this sort of unconscious link, and it's similar to addiction, although it's not addiction from a clinical sense, everybody has it on some level, then you're more likely to get triggered in what we call connection cues. So there are these cues that we all develop with our phones, emotions like anxiety and boredom, spaces like maybe you're on the elevator or even in the car, although it's a bad one to have, as well as just the actual cues themselves, the notifications, the pushes that come at you, the sounds, the vibrations. All of these things then become trained. You have this repertoire of cues or triggers, cognitive triggers. And once one of those triggers goes off, then all of a sudden you click into unconscious mode. And at that point, what we think is that you then are driven not only to not be thinking about it, but you're actually pushed into an immersive state. And so the problem with that is not only are you not aware that you started it, but when we're in an immersive state, we lose time perception. And so when you put those together with the established psychological biases about thinking that we're more in control than we are, and after we finish behavior, cognitive dissonance, the idea that we always think, we thought that we were in more control than we actually were. Not only during it, but afterward, we rationalize it. And in doing so, we see this modern context interacting or combining with all of these psychological biases so that people come away thinking, oh, no, I was in control, or I only do it at the stoplight. The problem is if you don't know when you start it and you don't know how long you're doing it for, you can't be all that confident that you're not actually in there.